Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and thank you for being here, and thank you for all the comments and love. So it carries on. Meghan and her blame game is really a cycle of avoidance. It's due to, it's the shame game here, and it keeps people from their authentic self and authentic connections and keeping connections at bay. The price for all that is a lack of self-awareness. And so that lack of self-awareness would be the Judgment card in reverse. And basically the eventual feelings ends up becoming more of a shame cake piled on, getting real tall. Her shame cake is getting very, very tall. Meanwhile, Harry, what's Harry doing? Harry is trying to get back to the royal family. So let's get some cards on this. The shame cake, the shame cake, the shame cake. I will take those because that one's out. The shame cake is, wow, we got here justice in reverse. So she's lying, and she doesn't want what's coming for her. She's just going to say, this isn't fair. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. That was morally unjust, and you guys lied and deceived to me, and this is all corruption against me. So corruption against Meghan. So this is going to be for her trying to avoid justice, which really is what she did was unjustified, but to her it's going to be unfair, and she's going to lie some more and pile on more shame. This is the negotiations off the table. So I would say it looks like Netflix is not going to negotiate with her. It looks like it's off the table. It looks like they're going to just be firing her. So then we have here the Knight of Wands upright. So with the Knight of Wands upright, is she still going to try to attempt to make change and create movement and act like she can be enthusiastic and that she can get this done because she's on her own journey. It also represents the justice in reverse is probably Harry wants a divorce. They're looking at divorce because justice represents judge, lawyers, middle people who are trying to facilitate justice. So she's got a lot of justice on the table. Same with Harry. Harry is not doing well on his end either. So together, they're basically probably battling it out too, as well as she's battling it out with Netflix and creating this change, which puts in that wand position of the Knight of Wands, that this person's on their own journey and uncommitted and traveling and wants to grow by themselves. This is why it's so important for her to shift blame onto Netflix and anybody else, because she is going to be alone. She's going to get a divorce, say that's not fair, and I'm going to be single, and now I got to go off on my own and grow. She didn't like that. Let's get to the focal point. Focal point. Focal point. Focal point. Focal point is the Eight of Cups upright. So she has got to, is that the 8? Yes, it is. I need my glasses on. 8. So yes, it is an 8, which is she wants to manifest. She's manifesting obstacles and problems in business with mountains there, and then she's got the brick wall there. She needs to get past the brick wall of rigidity. She's got to look at her emotions, but she doesn't want to look at those emotions. You could see that by the looks of that. His eyes are down. He doesn't want to look at the emotions of other people and what that they built up already, which is a lot of mountains and obstacles going on that she created herself with that mountain, looking at all the icy cold problems that she's got coming her way. And, with that Eight of Cups, wondering, okay, should I evolve away? It looks like everyone's turning their back from me and leaving me. So this would be an abandonment issue. She has to march to her own beat and goals. She's feeling very dissatisfied and just too many obstacles. And she knows she needs to change directions from where she's been going, and that's what this has been an attempt to do. But she's going to claim, yeah, you guys screwed me over with the clips you use in the editing, was what I'm getting at here. So yeah, past position that doesn't serve. The blame game, the shame cake, the shame cake. Ooh, there we go. So we got here the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. No, is that upright? In the upright position. Yeah, she wants to find her place. I need to find my place. That was my place, but I guess that's not my place because it's in the past position. She wants it. She wants to gather resources. She needs resources, but no one wants to work with her. Who wants to work with her? No, these resources are bolting, and the resources are thinking, well, I don't think so. We can go against you in the court of law here and get the mediators involved. We know you're single and free and you're doing it by yourself, but maybe we can get you to walk away. So she's probably going to try, she probably wants a payoff, more than likely. That's unfair. Because she's going to play victim here with that justice in reverse. And she's going to say, well, I got to stay focused on myself here. I need resources. And it's all about me, myself, and I. And it was manipulation and lies. And basically, she got busted. That didn't serve her with that magician in reverse. Now everything's looking gloom and cups are spilled. And what do I have here? I have, looks like a snake, a sword bent. Looks like there's a twisted hand. There's a gator. There's gloom and doom and cracked foundation. She tried to build herself up for new opportunities by acting like a teacher. Well, that was manipulation. She can't do it. But she was doing it all for the Six of Pentacles, which is the exchange. I give, we both get, it's a give and take card. So they require give and take, but she manipulated the whole situation to get the give and take because she just wants the resources, and she claims in her mind's eye, this is my place, I'm deserving. So there's that sort of entitlement energy of the fraudulent behavior, the magician in reverse, who's just mainly a master manipulation. It's just the way she rolls. She's always rolled that way. If I want something, I can do a transactional relationship of give and take, and I can manipulate my way to garner more and more resources for my own comfort, so that I can be this domestic goddess who's ideal and perfect as a domestic goddess, and I found my meaning. So that's the way she's angling herself. She wants to be domestic goddess for payment, but it's sheer manipulation. We know that. That's just how she operates. So let's pull that up, the shame cake for today. The shame cake for today. I'm going to read that sideways. So yeah, she's not too sure if she's out in the cold or not, or is there going to be a recovery. There's the shame card, Five of Pentacles. That's what's driving her. That is the whole source of driving her is shame, shame, shame. She's like the lone wolf vibe here. She's feeling scorned. She could easily lose all her resources, or is there going to be some hope here? She's feeling very alienated from people. She knows she should blame herself, but she knows that she needs to find a safe place to emerge from bankruptcy. She knows she's out. Everything's being overturned. She wants to overturn the establishment. First, she tried to overturn the establishment of the royal family and the British population. Now she wants to overturn the establishment of Netflix by firing everyone and claiming that she was victimized, that it wasn't fair. So yeah, and it's kind of an uncertain. I'm going to read it sideways, so not sure which way it's going to flip right now. It can go either way. Either she's going to get recovery or she's going to stay in shame. And spiritually, financially, complete crippled spirit, which more than likely she's going to stay this way, where she's always probably thinking, okay, I only need to make one decision here, only one decision here, and I can turn my problems around. And then I can get some hope here this way. And then things will open up for me with the windows. I could smell the fresh air and I'll have some peace here. There's a bird of peace and pentacles are coming in. And and the beggars, people are donating to me. People are giving to me finally. I'm not so much, in this withered up, miserable place here in a little hole by myself. So it's questionable. She's wondering. So I'd say she has a lack of self-confidence right now. Going into the future. There we go. Going into the future, we have here Eight of Swords in reverse. She doesn't want the shame. I'm not sitting down for another slice of that shame cake. I'm not sitting at the table for that. No. You're not going to hold me up to shame. I'm not going to get tied to it. I'm going to get my freedom. I don't want the accountability of it. With that Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. So, with that Eight of Swords is, she's just going to figure, okay, you want to catch me and make me feel like I'm trapped and miserable and feeling abused. Well, I can get my way out of that. I will not be abused. So that's sort of her indignant attitude that everyone's out to abuse her. And she's not willing to put up with it, and that she can free herself. Really, the problem is probably Netflix will free themselves from her, and they won't be abused by her. because they needed a change in her, and she failed at the change. She failed at the change. She failed here. She failed here. Too many mountains and obstacles in creating a change. Meghan does not know how to create change because she's not artistic. She's not creative. She's not a hard worker. She's just this crippled spirit person who mirrors other people and is a plagiarizer. So let's get to the feelings in the situation. Yes, the judgment's coming in, and it's a 5 of Swords in the, what is that? That is in the 5 of Swords upright would be conflict. So she needs peace. She's got to be at peace with the judgment. She wants the judgment in her favor with it upright. Like, no, I have self-awareness. I have self-awareness, and I want to make a positive thing for myself. I have this professional calling here I'm going to do, and that's the only way I'll be at peace is if you judge me in a good way, which will lead me to success and peace. I will not fight until I get what I want. So you guys need to back down. You guys need to look at me in a positive way, back down, and give me that mental peace. Because I busted you. I busted Netflix for being unfair and unjustified. So she's gunning for a win using that narrative. Go figure. She's used it all the time. It works for her. She's just going to keep using it. And if she has to with the judgment, she's going to, make better decisions. Okay, I'll make better decisions. That old video's gone. I can transform it. I can change it for peace. Let me work on it. So she's begging, basically. Outside influences. And we have here the Sun card, and it's in the reverse position. It's like, no, we don't think people are going to like your cooking skills. You're kind of skinny there. Yeah, I don't know. Is it passion for you? It doesn't look like it. Maybe you should transition with grace there, because it doesn't look like anyone's going to listen to you. You think you could see this new project? It's looking like it's not going to get watered, and it doesn't look like it's going to grow and go anywhere. The growth, look at the sunflowers. People are turning away from you, Meghan. They see Meghan coming, their heads turn. Their heads turn. We know what sunflowers do, right? When they they face the sun, they face the healing. The sunflowers face the joy. Nobody wants to look at you, Meghan. So I don't think this is going to go so well with you. And it looks like you're going to have to glow down. And it doesn't look like you're going to be able to grow this project and renew it. It's a renewal energy. Saying no to renewal energy, and the universe just isn't blessing you. So not going to happen. Get to the hopes and fears for the shame cake. Shame. Ooh, we got the 7 of Swords. Yes. We know that you were barely putting in any effort and claiming wins. You stole stuff and then you claimed it as your own. Yeah, you little thief. Duper's delight, sneaky fox, who is a covert, passive-aggressive, unreliable narcissist who really barely puts in any effort. Yeah, it was noticed on X that she actually had the carrots already peeled. Someone else had to peel the carrots. She wouldn't even peel the carrots on camera. So there you go. Final outcome. We have here 2 of Wands, and it is upright. So with the 2 of Wands upright, she still wants to make plans, even though they're telling her probably no. Well, should I go or should I leave? I need to mitigate this. I need to mitigate this legally speaking. We're going to mitigate this to see if I can do the climb or not. So we'll see who's right. We're going to battle this out. We'll see if I can climb or not. Don't tell me who I am. And don't you know who I am? I'm part of the Hierophant. I'm part of the royal family, and I'm a natural-born leader. And you need to give me approval. I do fit in. I am mindful. I am smart. And I am married to in the royal family. So basically, she's going to say, I can get some wisdom from elders, and I can guide others. I'll get better guidance from others. And basically, you need to give me another chance because I'm going to be a top dog. People are going to be looking up to me and bowing down to me. I'm going to be the matriarch. I'm going to be the matriarch of home goods and good with pets, kids, and the divine feminine in the home. I'm going to be the queen. She's going to be the queen of motherlies, the queen of peaceful abundance, the queen of domestic goddess. I'm going to be the queen of domestic goddess here. So that's how she's trying to land. She's trying to be her own queen in the United States of domestic goddessness, but it's not going to happen. It's really a struggle here for her to try and grow. So it's looking like she's waiting on the shame here. Okay, which way is it going to go? So yeah, I guess it's kind of a wait. We don't know yet. So it's telling me this is the angle and what the fight that she's giving. Well, I'm in the royal family. It's also her wanting to go back to the royal family because she is a sneaky, snaky, lying fox. She is a narcissist, and she doesn't like the exposure. So I need to climb back in to the royal fold so that people will probably give me respect, because now I'll be in a powerful position. And then people will link me to the divine, and people will hold me up, and I can fit in. But it would be a climb and a challenge for her to do so, to even grow back in. So she's trying to climb or crawl back into the royal family. That's her other form of escapism here. Form of escapism. Since everyone's turning their back, I might as well go back into the royal fold. But that's depending on if or not they're going to shame me or not with this Netflix. Depends on if she's going to make that attempt. She'll use this as, oh, well, this is why you should. But if it doesn't go her way, then she's still going to try to, as one person said on Twitter, she's burning the wick at both ends. She's trying to get back to the royal family, but she's also trying to stay out as the freedom person, being on her own journey and independent and non-committed. So she's burning both wicks at each stick, on each end. And my comment to this person, thank you for leaving it, because that really was kind of insightful, is it a bomb? You're going to burn it on both ends. What's going to happen in the middle? Poof. She's burning both ends, and she's going to burn out. That's really what's going to happen. And everyone's burned out on Meghan because she's been burning the wick on each end. And basically, she's turning herself into a walking piece of dynamite. And nobody wants to touch her. But she's like, no, you got to respect me. I'm top dog. I'm hierarchy. I'm top hierarchy. Because they have a very hierarchical mindset here. And she's got to avoid the shame. She needs to be top on the hierarchy. When I've been trying to climb up this, and you're not helping me. I will not sit here and be a prisoner in my mind. I freed myself so I can climb and be top dog and be respected as a guru leader. So this is a real irritation for her. Yeah, nonetheless. And she's going to fight it tooth and nail with negotiation. So she is still with the justice trying to negotiate. Don't you know who I am? Don't you know who I am? All right, you guys. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.